Welcome back. It's Rags to Riches time once again. We are on Ragtag, our Rags to Riches island, where today we're looking to finish up our farm. If you look in the lower corner there, you can see that the farm is starting to take shape. It's starting to take up a really, really big chunk of the map, and it's not finished yet because we are going to be setting aside even more land for the farm today. And maybe we'll make some other decisions about where some other stuff needs to go, because before I set aside too much land for other projects, we should probably figure out a permanent location for some of our villagers and our stores. I don't want everything scattered on the beaches forever. I still want this island to look somewhat nice. So we're going to see what we can do about that. But yes, thank you all for being here. Much appreciate it. It's exciting. I was going to do this yesterday, but I've been very much addicted to Fae Farm. So I highly recommend, if you haven't watched those streams and you enjoy watching long stream VODs, to go check that out. The past few have just been a lot of fun, and we're looking to do more of that soon. And then, yeah, we're back in Animal Crossing to kind of relax. Fae Farm is a lot. You know, it's great, but there's a lot of chores. But this game, we understand it pretty well. We know the mission, and, you know, we're going to get it done. Christopher has been a member for 9 months, loving the ACNH content. Thank you so much, Christopher. Thank you for being a member. And hello to Fry and Conman and Ennie and Neptune and Moonbased and Cree2 and, is it Dina? And Earl Chris. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Ashton, Horizon Mango, Classy Cozy, Lynn. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Daisy May is here. I already bought turnips. I did play a bit this morning just to kind of get, you know, the early chores done. So I did get a bunch of things done. Oh, look at that. Classy Cozy for 7 months. Thank you. Kato, how's it going? How are you? How did Fae Farm go last night? Couldn't remember the name of it. Well, cool. I'm going to lay out some path and, you know, hey, let's kick this thing off right, shall we?
Ragtime island living. Ragtag, ragtag. Spend all my days a foraging. Foraging. Restarted my island again. Welcome to Ragtag Island living.
That was fun. I can't actually continue making paths while that's playing because I'm using the same screen that you guys are seeing. Fae Farm is good, but I'm something far at all. So you're not very far at all, is what you're saying? It's that thing again where some of the words go missing. But I'm not far at all. Well, I'm not surprised. Okay, so yeah, I'm trying to just kind of start nice and casual here today by finishing up this path. I did outlines for paths because I never know if I'm going to fully commit to them or not. But after last time, it was decided we are committing to this path. And we're going to go ahead and, you know, start to make it look a little more intentional, a little more finished. Words go missing? Yeah, so if you look at your chat right now, depending on what device you're on, you can see a little heart button in the chat itself, right? You can tap that and you can leave little reactions on the screen. You can leave little, you know, there's just a few. You can react to the stream basically and tap that as much as you want. Yeah, like that, like that. So when that is there, and your message is long enough, a lot of times a word gets caught behind the little heart. I don't need to see the heart thing. I'm not going to click it. So I have to, like, wait for someone else to chat sometimes to see the rest of someone's sentence. Otherwise, it's just a hidden word, and in Kato's case, it removed a bunch of context. I was, like, pretty sure what she was saying, but not positive. So, yeah, it's one thing about that feature that I just don't like. Resetting now. Wish me luck. Good luck. Good luck. Are you doing Rags to Riches? That makes sense. I can see the word sense, but it's starting to get cut off. So that's what I'm complaining about. Yeah, click that heart. You know, leave some reactions. I don't even think those are measured in any meaningful way, but they're fun. Really, if you're a member, what you should be doing is leaving some emojis. Or emotes. That's what fills up my confidence to keep doing this all the time. People using the emotes. Anna, how's it going? So what we're going to do today, the first thing we're going to do after I kind of finish up this path, is we're going to take this kind of farm we've started and stretch it down to about here. That'll be done. That'll be all of the farm kind of laid out. And I want to plant the crops today, or at least start planting the crops today. I have some crops, and if we can start planting them today, and it's raining, that's kind of nice, we can get the crops to grow, and we can use them to continue filling out the rest of the farm. If it looks like Leaf is just not going to show up that often. I want to go to Harv's and see if I can unlock Leaf's stall. I know that won't come until tomorrow if I do, but that would be helpful. That's the first one I'm going to unlock. Did we get anything good here? 5 clay, so no. Heather, how's it going? Okay. If you couldn't tell by now, this is my favorite path out of all the Nintendo ones that they gave us. I'm using it a lot lately. Shiverboo? I think I'm saying your name right. How's it going? Are you allowed to buy from Leaf? Yeah. Right? Uh-huh. Weekend markets. Uh-huh. Fishing tourney. Uh-huh. Mission fee. Uh-huh. Buy turnips. Uh-huh. Those are villager rules. I think we can. Forager. Let's start with an R. We can sell those things in red to Nook's Cranny. We complete Fossil and Sea Creatures Critopedia. We can deny campsite villagers. Okay. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah, there's nothing in the rules that says I can't shop with Leaf. Okay. So this path is almost complete. You got this mixed up with the DIY one? Yeah, this is why I stopped playing Rags to Riches during the DIY challenge, because it was getting way too confusing. Rags to Riches has a different rule set. Okay. So this is done. We have our paths filled in. That is good. That feels good. Now we need to move some trees. Actually, let's plant the crops first. I don't want the rain to stop. I don't have that many crops anyway, but it would be nice to have those planted so that they can get water. I don't feel like putting water on them myself. Alana, how's it going? Okay. We'll need to do a little bit of counting to see what we want to plant where. But yeah, okay, that's all the crops I have in the world. Love the series. Thank you, thank you. Let's go up here. And up here. Okay. So, let me think about this. There are how many crops? We have wheat, sugarcane, potatoes, tomatoes, carrots. Wheat, sugarcane, tomatoes, potatoes, carrots, pumpkins. That's 6. And there's different types of pumpkins, but pumpkins in their own category right now. It's 6, right? Including pumpkins. I think it's 6. Okay. If it's 6. 3, 6, 9, and 18. We have 18 plots. It's 6. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. So we have 18 plots. We have 6 different types of crops. So do I want... Yeah. Okay. I think what I would do in this case is I would plant all of this back here will be wheat. And then all of this over here will be sugarcane. And then down here would be like tomatoes. And then over here would be potatoes. You know what I mean? So I would probably do it that way, where these big sections all are one type of crop. Cool. So if we're doing that, let's start with wheat. And we'll plant it here. Okay. So there's our wheat. And then over here is going to be sugarcane. I'll put it, how about we put it out? We'll do this nice and even. All right. And then over here is potatoes, right? So maybe potatoes will go on this side. Wheat, sugarcane, tomatoes, potatoes, carrots. Wheat, sugarcane, tomatoes, potatoes, carrots, pumpkins. Okay, yeah. I just want everything in its proper place. All right, perfect. What was this? Wait a minute. Is this potatoes? I have potatoes and, like, saplings and fully grown. I do. Okay. Cool. So I have 3 more potatoes I can plant here then. Nice. For those of you who are new to our stream, by the way, the rules are in the description below if you want to take a minute to read those. If your message gets timed out or something and you're like, what the heck did I do wrong? Well, be sure you read those rules. They should explain why that might be. Okay, so we have our crops planted, which is great. Obviously, we need more, which is why we're going to try to unlock Leaf Stall for next time. Let's grab our points. Planting all those sprouts gave us some free Nook miles here. Nice. Whereas a lot more where that came from. We're going to finish that entire card, no problem. And then I bought some extra turnips just for eating. Because I have a lot of trees to pick up, and I'm lazy. Boom. So let's start picking up the fruit trees. We're going to move these somewhere else. I'm not exactly sure when, or I'm not, sorry, not when. I'm not exactly sure where, but not here. Two little batches of turnips was probably not enough. I also don't have a ton of room in my inventory. Yeah, it's a really good tree moving method for sure. What I need to be careful of is where am I going to put these trees in the interim? Because I'm not exactly sure where they're going to live, and I can't just fill my inventory with trees. We have to decide... Okay, I got it. So first we got to drag the path down, or the farm down, in, to its natural end. And then, once we do that, we can decide if there's going to be a path in front of it and how close that path is to the farm and all that stuff. So we shouldn't have to remove too many trees to at least map out what we're going to do. And I'm thinking we might line the path with fruit trees or something. I don't know. But we certainly want a fruit orchard of some kind. Is that it? I think that's it. 1, 2, 3. Whoa. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a 5th one? That's farther than I thought. Okay. Look at us go. Oh my gosh. So yeah, that's what we're doing. That's the edge of the farm. Oops. So much work. Tons of work we're doing. Hey! Evelyn, thank you so much. You streamed it on Twitch. Nice. I loved the DIY island. Appreciate that. Glad you had fun. Thank you for the super. Very much appreciate that. All right. And then I got a wood plank table. What does a wood plank table look like? Oh, I like this table. What's the point of rags to riches? When you say that, like, do you mean, like, what are the goals, or do you mean why reset your island just to play Animal Crossing all over again? which, what's the point of your question? I'm trying to figure out how to, like, check and make sure I answer it the right way. That's okay, Creed. Donating is not required. Not at all. Just appreciate you guys being here. Kate has it going, and Rum Runner has it going. Excited to see more from something. I can't see that last letter or word. Wow, we're making such a big farm. I'm going to hate managing this farm. More from you. Got it. Got it. Got it. Thank you. The U got covered up by YouTube's silly reactions thing. You told me I had to donate to be here, says Kato. That was specific to you. Thank you, by the way. Yeah, that was just a you thing. This is way too much space for a farm. I've messed up badly, I think. I shouldn't have done this. We're committed now. It's happening. All right. Last row on this side. I think. All right, that's as far as it extends. Now we just got to replicate it over here, which means I got some more trees I need to move. I'm thinking maybe, just maybe, we cut some of these trees down because I'm not really short on hardwood trees at this point, and I'm really good on supplies at the moment for crafting. So I may actually do what I said I wasn't going to do and permanently retire some of these trees. We only need to take out this one because, like, the bottom row is fine right now. See? Yeah, we're good. I hope you have a gold watering can. A lot of rain in the forecast. Gold watering can, not yet. And I'm kind of working against myself there because I'm not leaving as much room as I could for items on the map. But I think we can get to the gold watering can in a relatively reasonable amount of time. There will be some watering I have to do without it, but I don't think it's going to be too long if we can get enough items. And thankfully, since this is Rags to Riches, I can buy things from Nooks. I can craft things. I do have options for filling up the island. Sleepy Sarah says, here's my entrance fee. Thank you. Appreciate it. But remember, the entrance fee is just for Kato, though. You guys don't have to worry about that. I'll take it. I'm not disappointed. I missed. There we go. So that's 4, and then this should be 5. Do you have the clothing for your job already? Yes, I do have the do-rag. Huh, that's fun to say. And it's just underneath this helmet. I'm a forager, but I'm building a big farm because I can just sell the crops to the Nook's Cranny bin. And with this many crops and the Bell Boom ordinance in place, I'm going to make plenty of money. I'm so happy we're getting this done. Oh, it's going to be so good. All right. Oh. Almost there. Almost there. Okay. Let's just correct that one little mistake we made. And there it is. That is our entire farm. Laid out. What does it look like on the map? Oh my gosh. Yeah, that is almost a quarter of the map. That's so much room for a farm. So unnecessary. But worth it. Definitely worth it. It's going to be fun to decorate around too. Okay. So I had to kind of cut off the river there. I don't like doing that. We can do like a little something here though just to make it a bit nicer. I mean like 1% nicer. I was thinking what we could do is something like this. Bear with me. Where we kind of bring it out like this, and we just taper off these corners. So it looks like, yeah, like I said, 1% better, like 1% more intentional. Look at that. It's a work of art. I kind of wonder if I can put a cliff here, like literally just right here, and then have a little waterfall pouring into it. That could actually look pretty nice. Let's see our limits here. Wow, I can put one here. Okay. So that means I can put 3? Okay. Let's see what we can do. Oops. Okay. If I taper off this corner, and this corner, and maybe this corner. Oh, you're not going to let me, are you? How are we going to get around that? There's got to be a way. There's got to be a way to taper off this corner right here. I don't think there is. Because I have to get... Oh, I know how. I know how. I know. Okay. Maybe this will work. Might not. Nope. That corner is untouchable. Maybe that's where our waterfall is. Maybe we taper this one. Like this. And then we put the waterfall on that side. Okay. What? What? You're not going to let me put a waterfall there? This is still fine, but it's just not what I was imagining. And let me guess, I'm going to have to get rid of the waterfall if I want to extend the cliff the other way. All right. This is going to work. It's going to look good. Don't worry. What are you doing? Okay. Not that. Oh my gosh. I'm messing up so bad. Okay. I want to do something like that. Don't worry. We will naturalize this. It's going to look good. This is the tiniest little terraforming project I think I've ever done, and I'm sitting here struggling with it. You let me put a waterfall right now. You got to be kidding me. I'm on the waterscaping tool. There's no reason I can't put a waterfall here. That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense. You can put them on the edges of things. What is happening? How? I don't understand. That doesn't make any... That's stupid. That doesn't add up at all. That's weird. Why isn't it letting me put a waterfall there? It usually lets you put them on the corners. It's too close to the river mouth? That one... But the one I was able to put is even closer to the river mouth. Gotta be 4 wide? I'm not doing that. I can't do it. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. Don't worry. I have a backup plan. We're not concerned about this because it's fine. That's the plan. Not as cool as I thought it was going to look. I guess 1 square on either side, because you can do this. So that's probably why. Whatever. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It looks good. It still looks good. It's all good. I've solved the problem. It's perfect. Okay, so now that's solved. We can put something up there. It'll look adorable. We will worry about our next two projects. We got to pay off Leaf's stall on Harv's. Hopefully we can do that. And then we got to figure out the path between resident services and the farm. That's going to be interesting. Let's go... Should we do the path first because I'm already dressed for it? But I don't have a lot of room in my inventory. Thinking. Thinking. I kind of need to be placing trees as I'm picking them up because they're in the way. Let's measure. Let's measure. Leaf stall isn't going anywhere. So, if I want 3 spaces between the farm and the path, that should be 3. Right? That is indeed 3. Okay. So the path is 4 wide. 2, 3, 4. It goes that way. Is that 3 spaces between resident services? Oh, we didn't. Nope, it's not. We screwed up. We're really bad at math and Animal Crossing. Okay. 4 wide path is not fitting symmetrically between these 2 things. What we can do is we can move this down 1. So now there's 3 here and 4 here. But where I'm standing is going to be a fence. That's my genius plan out of this symmetrical nightmare. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So this path will run back here, and it'll go all the way this way. There'll probably be a bridge over a river at some point, maybe. I don't know. To make this path, I will just get started, and then I'll scoop up trees that get in my way. We'll eat our turnip. Terry, how's it going? XJ9, how's it going? Got your first golden tool for Rags to Riches. Oh, congrats. Wow. I would really like my gold watering can. It's probably the first one I'll get. Okay. Keep going with our path here. Trying to get 5 stars. Good luck. What was your first golden tool then? Was it the axe? Now, I think this path is going to stretch out to here and probably go all the way across the island. And it will likely lead to a villager neighborhood, I believe. Maybe. Something like that. Golden axe. Congrats. Working on golden slingshot, eventually golden watering can. That is awesome. I don't know if I'll get the golden slingshot. If I don't know what other tool I would get if I was trying to get a certain amount of golden tools. What's cool about the path behind Resident Services is that we can see the entire thing without like turning our camera. Did you give yourself a time limit on this island? I thought about it, but I didn't. There's too many games I want to play, and they're going to get in the way of me, like, doing this in a reasonable amount of time. I'm just, I'm not putting that kind of pressure on myself right now. But counting the days does help me figure out, okay, how long is this taking me? If I can do this in 30 streams, that would be pretty nice, but I decided against putting that pressure on myself because I'm already 10 streams in, and we're nowhere near any of the goals. Okay. Weird you can pave right over the holes. Would imagine turning them into pitfalls. Yeah, they should be little, like, stone pitfalls. Yeah, I didn't know you could do that until everyone yelled at me during the DIY challenge that I could pave over them. Oh, I had never tried. Everyone got real mad. Okay, so yeah, we have an interesting layout here because now we got a path here and, like, one right here, which means we could put other stuff in between these two paths. Does that mean this is lined up with the entrance, so we're going to be able to, like, connect the two. Oh, that's going to be very interesting. Let's give me some good ideas of what we can do with this island. I think I'm going to get rid of all the rivers. I don't know where the fruit trees are going to go. I thought in front of the farm. It kind of makes the most sense. But I don't know. We got to decide what fence we want for the farm. What do I have? I'm kind of thinking the vertical board could be fun. There's always the log fence, which is kind of like the staple of a big farm, you know? Just makes the most sense. And you can see through it and stuff. It's like not a... Like, this one is like the tallest fence. It's harder to see over. So if we have crops right up against the back of it, it'll be kind of hard to like see them. So I'm probably leaning log fence here. There's also the picket fence, which is kind of cool, but not really the vibe. I think we go log. Let's go log. Log fence. I'm kind of thinking this path could run... Oh, shoot. This path could go out this way, too. I don't know why. I don't know what will be there when you get to the other side of it, but, yeah. Kind of feels like it can go out that way. All right. Let's go craft our fences. I don't know how many we'll need, but probably a bunch. Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. Inspired you to try a DIY island. Nice. Yeah, rooting for you. I think one thing that would have been interesting is if I went out and tried to make... I'm getting distracted. Let me think. Oh, if I tried to like get more crafting recipes from another source, like a friend, or brought them from my other island over, it would have been cool to have even more recipes to play with. Try to make like a stack of these. So those 3 rounds of fences. This will be 4. And this last one should bring us to a stack. Marchell, how's it going? Not doing it in 30 days though, it's too hard. I work full time. Fair enough, yeah. No, it's cool. I'm glad you're doing that though. What is this? Wood plank table. Put this fossil away. Oh, warp pipes. I forgot. I pulled these out of storage. We're going to use, just for now, some warp pipes by the house and I think by the farm. I had them in my storage. I figured I might as well start using them. I'm going to put mine here. And then, yeah, I think maybe the back of the farm. You're listening to stream while you fight COVID virus for the 3rd time. My goodness. Yeah, I wish you a speedy recovery. I'm sorry to hear that. I'll put this pipe here. That's fine. Okay, cool. So now I have my pipes placed. Making it fall, Halloween, spooky theme too. Want to use a lot of fall and spooky mushroom DIYs. Really good time of year for DIYs. And the Halloween ones are like nice because they're repetitive in a good way, you know? So this is what I'm thinking for the fence, not that. But yeah. Right along here. Once again, pick up these trees that get in our way. Cool. So we'll stop there. We'll do the same thing on this side. Always want to make a Halloween-themed island. This is a great challenge to do that. Testing my video editing skills. Yeah, good luck. Okay. I hope I have enough fences. I'm not really counting. Okay. Yeah, this looks good. I'm happy with this. Very nice. Yeah. I'm tempted to do this. Like, and go across again, but I don't think that would look like too much. I think we're going to just keep it like that. If I want to, I can even remove this one and put some street lamps down or something. Fence gates would be amazing. I don't know why we didn't get fence gates. I was fully expecting them. Now let's go unlock Leaf's stall. Oh, we need money to do that. I have a couple of money trees I haven't chopped down. So we can remedy this money issue right here. Perfect. Fruit orchard would look pretty good beside the farm. Beside the farm or in front? Because I'm kind of deciding if I want it in front or behind or beside or whatever. Behind would have been nice. I kind of wish I would have put it behind the farm. Oh yeah, we are good on money now. Your cousin won a Nintendo Switch Lite on vacation? Did you guys see the new Nintendo Switch Lites, the Animal Crossing ones? I finally bought myself a Switch Lite not that long ago, and now I'm upset because I want one. I'm not getting one. It's just too late in the life cycle to buy a new one. Original Matt, how's it going? Welcome back. Robert, doing good. How are you? Yes, making lots of progress. When I see work on your island, I want to flatten my forever island just so I can widen my paths. I mean, yeah, I did do that on my own forever island. The paths are pretty wide now. Not in all places, but in a lot of places, and I'm glad I did it. You can sell donation boxes with the money. How does that work? Okay, so the donation box thing, the hot item of the day needs to be the donation box, and that's how you get ahead. If the hot item is the donation box... Oh, shoot. We're not ready for the thing yet. Dang it. If the hot item of the day is the donation box, you can fill it with money, and you're getting double the value of it. So, you get to double your money. So, yeah, I should probably look and pay attention to the hot item of the day. It only doubles the money if it's a hot item. Just keep that in mind. I put beside the farm so you can put more items in front of both areas. But then I lose a lot of real estate if I want to put like a my little village, my villager homes back there. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. What is the hot item? Let's see. You have to take a picture in Harv's studio? Oh, I thought I could just talk to him. This is not the hot item. Let's go over here. Stone tablet and bird bath. Okay, so not helpful. Does the donation box trick work with Bell Boom? I didn't think of that. I don't know. I did get 3 stars. I don't know if I still have 3 stars because I've done a lot of like renovations, but yeah, I did have to get 3 stars to get the terraforming. You have to let him show you inside and how the studio works. Got it. All right. Sorry, we'll do all the things. Sold 3 the other day, mostly full, made 570,000 pounds. All right, so yeah, he's going to step in here, give us a little tutorial I'll take a picture. Okay. Maybe later. Does that count? Okay, camera. Let's go to first person just for fun. Take a picture of this. All right. I'll push an item too. We'll even move something around. I changed my vote in front, then that way you don't have to really worry about decorating resident services. Tell me more about sets. There are models, wardrobe. How do I take pictures? I'm good. I think we're good. So I guess tomorrow we'll get the announcement that Harv's Island is expanded. And then the next day I could get Leaf. Yeah, I do know about the posters. What's the vote about? What's everyone talking about voting? I don't have a poll up. Only thing I don't like about Fae Farm is the fishing. Yep, me too. Palia has the best fishing and out of any of these games I've played, and Fae Farm has the worst. Hands down. Okay. So, fruit trees. We were talking about maybe, like, how are we going to, like, do our fruit trees? I'm still figuring that out. What we can do... I'll send you a letter tomorrow. Where do I want my fruit trees? I have to figure this out. Do I even want fruit trees? Like, does it need to be a farm? Maybe it could just be one of each tree and I'm just done. I don't have to, like, keep all the fruit trees. I mean, this farm that I'm standing in front of is so big. Do I really want to also deal with fruit? I want it for crafting purposes, cooking purposes, so I want all the fruit represented, but I don't think I need every tree. I think I just get rid of everything but one, maybe two of each tree. Two of each, yeah, I could do them on each side, like, so cherry, cherry, orange, orange, apple, apple. That's what I think we'll do. How much space do we have enough for that? I think... yeah, if we stagger them a little bit, I think we can do it. Let's shake these so we don't get killed by bees. I hate harvesting fruit trees. I don't like it. Ooh, I forgot we're gonna get acorns and stuff too. Why do trees group together? For rest. That's... Glad to see that's still going strong. Original Matt just, like, jumps onto ChatGPT and says, hey, I need some tree puns. I'm on to you. No bees in fruit trees. Yeah, that's true. Resident Services has a leaf pile on it right now that makes me mad. Let me decorate there too. Wait. Oh, a leaf pile? Like, because it's fall? Lori, how's it going? I'm late. I'll go back and watch the replay once. Say hi. Hello. That's not required, you know. They're not mandatory. You can be late to a live stream. The live stream starts when you get here, as far as you're concerned. You know what would be fun to do? Is to make this little river mouth, like, extend it here, too, and make it look like a little pond. Oh, you want to decorate next to the board, like the notice board. That would be nice. This is wholesome content. Playing Fae Farm while you watch? Nice. Yeah, you're making me jealous. I do like Animal Crossing, but I am very much enjoying Fae Farm. Oh. Oops. That looks pretty good. I'm happy with that. Punful work. Okay. All right. You guys had your fun. You go back and watch because you want to? I don't know. You're making it sound like it was like required reading, you know? I can put... No, I can't put these away. I have to go to the bank because we weren't able to spend my bells. These puns are tree-rific. Are you going to extend the path to the right all the way to the beach? Probably. I think so. I have to go back to my house, grab some food so I can pick up the rest of the trees, and then also put away the excess stuff that I have. And then we got to decide which trees we're keeping, which trees we're not, where we're going to put them, all that fun stuff. Leaf Dan at rest. Are you going to extend the path to the right all the way? Okay, I already read that message. I'm losing my mind a little bit here. Probably going to run out of space in a second. Okay. What food do I have? I have 5 apples and 5 bamboo shoots. I don't want to eat the bamboo shoots. I can eat the apples and just hope that's enough. If without shaking the fruit trees, what else can I eat? I don't think anything. Sand? Will sand count? I don't think the Nooks are selling any meals today. Dom is giving you problems? Make his catchphrase wet bread. That's what I did. You can take out coffee. I don't have Brewster yet. Although I think I can get him. I think I was asked to go find him. Can you not cook apples into a recipe to get more energy? I haven't unlocked cooking yet. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4 trees. And I have enough to pick these up. Perfect. Hot lemonade. He's refusing to move in. Oh, so you can't change his catchphrase. Yeah, that is a problem. Threaten his current home. Be like, hey, by the way, if you don't move to my place, you're not going to have a place to go back to. That should work. All right. Now, how many types of trees do we have? We got cherry, and peach, and orange, and pear, and apple, and that's it. Is that 5 types? There was always an uneven amount, which was always frustrating because, you know, makes life difficult. Okay. Ignore these 2 apple trees. We have 2 of everything. So we could do, yeah. Apple tree. Yeah. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Okay. So, do we want to do it real simple and just put them in between the path and the fence? Or do we want to stagger them a little bit? So it's like, I don't know. One, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That works. We do that. We could do the same exact thing on this side, and we'll be good to go. Oops. 1. Is that? Yeah. 1, 2, 3. No. 3 up here. 4 and 5. Cool. Okay, that works. That's good. Do I want to put dirt under them? Probably not, because I have a path here, and I have path here, and a little bit of grass left over is probably a good thing. So I'm not going to put dirt under them. This is good. What's my... Okay, let's see. It doesn't really matter what fruit tree goes where. But let's take a look. Apple, peach, maybe... I'm trying to get the color... Oh, wait, what do I have? I have peaches twice. Okay. Apple, peach, orange, cherry, pear. Let's do it. Apple. Peach. Orange. Cherry. And pear. There it is. The gang's all here. That's looking good. Do it again. Symmetry. Mirroring. Yeah, I had to like think about how I wanted this to look. I think this is good though. There it is. Okay, and we can still see back here by just doing this. We can see all the crops. It's a little bit obscured, but not too bad. Looking good. Fall's coming in, so the leaves are changing colors. We'll take this path out to the beach. Oh, look how nice this is already looking. The little waterfall back there and the trees. I'm pretty happy with this. What's kind of cool about this path going this way too is that this rock is huge. Like we could put something on it, so we can really make this path lead to something if we want to. You think the pear and the cherries should switch place? I guess they could. Do I have any plans for the beaches? Usually I just put coconut trees on them. But because I'm taking up so much room in this island for farms and all kinds of stuff, I might have to do something if I want 5 stars. Fall's your favorite season in real life and in Animal Crossing? I think I can pretty much agree with that. We got a balloon. Nice. A beach-only crop. Oh, that'd be interesting. No, I don't want to talk to you. I find it funny that the frogs don't wear any rain gear. Everyone else has an umbrella or a little hat or something. The frogs are like, this is my jam. Ugh, guys. Look how nice this area looks with resident services here. It's so busy feeling. What we can do now is take this path and we can go this way. And we can put the shops here. Shouldn't we? I kind of feel like we should. So this path also goes out to the beach, or they could connect. We could connect them. A little beachside walkway. I'm feeling it. If you design like I do, once you get your paths and started, laid out, things click. Things start to make a lot of sense. You're like, oh wait, I could put this here and I could put this here. Like, you can't be symmetrical in Animal Crossing. That's not possible, but you can get close. And if you're willing to work within those confines and you're like, okay, I'm still going to try for symmetry, even though they make it really difficult, you can make some really fun layouts. But I do heavily respect all of the islands I see that are like, heavily decorated without any symmetry at all, because those are artists. I'm a paint by numbers kind of person. And so I make it work for me best I can. A fishing area on the beach is a good idea? I think so. In this particular case, yeah. This axe is going to break, but let's do it. I'm not an artist, but my island is okay. I knew that axe was not going to last. I knew it. Let's go buy a new one. You're working your way to the golden axe. It's true. In fact, we should craft it. Nah, it doesn't matter. Let's just buy it. Ruby, how's it going? Okay. Made your own dirt path for the first time yesterday. Congrats. That's always very challenging. I followed a guide to make mine. And I was happy with it, but I decided never again. Like, I don't want to make my own paths. It's not my thing. Mad respect for folks who do that. I'm doing good, thanks. We're getting the work done. Get out of here, tree. Natasha, how's it going? I feel like I'm going through the tutorial so slow. In Animal Crossing? The beginning stages of the game can be a bit slow. Got your ironwood workbench. It's your favorite workbench. That's, yeah, excellent workbench. Glad to hear it, Ruby. I think I can only fit one shop where we're working right now if I put the paths connected like I want to. But I say we do it anyway. Just gotta decide which one. Tom is moving in. Congrats. I told you threatening him would work. Sorry, cat stuff. Okay. Paths. We're gonna connect these two paths here. You think I could put both shops? I'm gonna connect these paths though. They might be a little crammed if I do that. Balloon! Way in the distance. What we got? Down skirt. Are you creating a farmer's market? I wasn't creating a farmer's market, but I can see how one could come together. I have a small path between the two shops. Or I could do Nooks next to a farmer's market, and then Abel's somewhere else. We could do Nooks, and then, so like... Hold on. What would this look like? If I were to put a path that's too far over. We need 4 wide path. Oh, no. That was right. That was right. So the path would go here, hypothetically. It would go up like that, and then I have enough space for one or the other, really. So if we were to cram Nooks right next to this path, we'd have a little bit of room over here for a couple market stalls or something. Create a trifecta, the museum, Nooks, and Abel's. But this is not big enough for all of those things. Nooks and Abel's somewhere else could be nice. A big farm behind it. Nooks here, Abel's somewhere else by the, like, maybe the houses and stuff. I need to look up the dimensions of Nooks again just to get it right. Dimensions. So, resident services, not resident services. Where is it? Museum and shop. Okay, 7 by 4. Okay, so 7 by 4. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6. If I do 7, I have 1 space on all sides, basically, because it's by 4. So 1, 2, or that's 3, and then this is 4. So we can put it off the path a little bit. We'll have literally, like, have it in the middle of all these paths. And then I can do a little entrance going up to it, like a tiny little bit of stone. What would I put around it? I'm not sure. Yeah, this is a little bit similar to the 30-day island, so I know it's a little confusing. I'm still very much in that mindset. So that would be there, and then I would do a little, like, entrance Butte right here. So it would just look like this, and I would just taper it off. And we could maybe put some stuff in front of it, like shopping carts or something, just as we look to decorate a little bit. I could surround it with hedges. I could do all kinds of stuff. I think we go for it. Put Gulliver's fake items, Gulliver's items and fake museum statues around the mine to make it look like the museum has an outdoor exhibit. Or around mine. Oh, got it. That's a cool idea. Nook's next to resident services feels cliche. It does. It does. But I'm okay with it. Yeah, let's see. It's coming together. I'm liking some of these plans here. What? I've been using reactions. Not really. I'm kind of busy. This is cool. Yeah, we can walk around it. Makes it feel busy. I don't know what's going to go down here. Could be the villager homes, but it's a lot. It's a lot of space. Let's move Nook's Cranny before we forget. I have the money to do it. Let's do it. Dan Shirley loves his villagers. There's something else, that's for sure. Get this moved. Infrastructure. Layout. Relocation. Of the shop. Yes. Never seen you so broke. Yeah, I know. Bought some turnips today. We're still very much in the rags portion of Rags to Riches. Cool. This is going to look good. I'm excited. Resident services, the shop, and then huge farm. Nah, not quite. Not quite, not quite, not quite. This is it. Yeah, I'm very happy with this decision. Okay. Cool. So some of our island layout is getting figured out already. Let's look at the map. These paths are so big. Yeah. I am into this. I say we start getting rid of the rivers. We kind of need to sort out where the rest of the paths are going to go. Where the villagers are going to live. Museum. Like, I still got to figure out placement for a lot of buildings. And I'm glad one side of the island is starting to come together, but there's still a lot to do. I don't think I'll have a lot of water on this island. We might put everything down and then make like a pond or two or a lake or I don't know, something. But yeah, I'm kind of starting over with the rivers. A neighborhood with a canal in the middle? Yeah, that's tempting. That's tempting. I could see how that would work, but I left myself like not a ton of like great room for that. Well, potentially. There's a potential for that. But we should delete the rivers. We will start over. It's going to take a while. Villager yards or not? I don't know. I don't know. I need to decorate somewhat so I can get 5 stars. So I can't just say no to all decorating opportunities. But villager yards, individual yards for every single villager, I don't know. I kind of like putting them close together and then building around all the houses. You think castle items, like a canal with castle items around it and villager homes? Am I understanding you right? Castle stuff's expensive. Stacy, thank you. Just because it's Sunday evening for me anyway. Have a great weekend. Thank you so much. Appreciate. Very generous super. I hope you're having a good Sunday evening. Thank you, everybody. We got renewed memberships. We got supers today. Everyone's being super kind. Yeah, I don't know if I can afford that many castle items. Hopefully I can. I mean, with this farm, if we're successful, is going to make us a lot of money. So that could sort itself out. I think what I'm going to do is I am going to keep playing off camera this week so that we can get some other stuff kind of figured out. I need to unlock Leaf's stall. I need to start buying different types of crops so I can fill up the farm. So, you know, that'll be something I keep up with as well. What else could anyone want from Sunday evening? I'll take it. I was trying to think of something snarky to say. I'll take the compliment. My poor rivers. They look so good. This would have been a good island to do a no terraforming island on. It was a really neat layout. Let's keep going. So we can now keep going with the path. We don't have to keep deleting rivers if we want to. Oops. E6, where that one house is where your house should go. So it feels like you're the manager. It feels like you're the manager, LOL, of Nooks, and the farm is not far away. E6. Let me look. Yeah. We take the paths down, maybe both of them, and then my house is centered between them. Because my house is also an odd number, I think. Yeah, it's 5 by 3. So I could line it up with Nooks. This isn't a terrible idea. I could line my house up with Nooks for more symmetry. Okay. I'll keep that in mind. Thank you. Solid idea. 5 by... Oh, is it 5 by 4? Sorry. I think I misspoke. Is 5 by 4. 5 by 3. Wait a minute. Yeah, it's 3 deep. That's true. So 5 wide, 3 deep. That's what it says. Okay. I was going to say, yeah, that doesn't seem very... But yeah, the house is thin for some reason. Forget that it's one of the biggest buildings in the entire game. It's just... I don't know how that works out. This is weird. Happy Pokemon. Is it Pokemon Day? Enjoying the heat? Oh my gosh. I haven't picked up Pokemon Go in a very long time. That was one of those games that had like a lot of drama around it. Like they make a lot of decisions that the community doesn't like. And it got to a point where they were doing that so much that I decided it was too much anxiety and I stopped playing. Just trying to keep up with the next enraging decision was like enough for me. I'm like, no, I'm done. I'm good now. Thanks, Pokemon Go. Thanks for the memories. It's cool to see people still playing it. I don't know if I want to do another canal. I keep doing canals on my islands. I may not. Dutch weather with a user here. Oh, gotcha. Okay. I got confused. Happy Pokemon is the name of someone chatting. Got it. Okay. Thought it was like Pokemon Go Day again or something. Disregard the Pokemon Go rant. It's not relevant. If I wanted to keep the symmetry going, we could, in theory, do Able Sisters just over here. But that would be like lined up with the entrance and be really weird to enter the island. And then Able Sisters is just right in front of you. For what purpose? I don't know. That would be interesting. If I wanted to really make it symmetrical and put the same amount of space between resident services and Ables as I did with Nooks, I would have to put it in front of the entrance. I'm probably not going to do that. I'd much rather extend the path up and then decide what to do from there. I have no idea. A fake building hotel in front of the airport. I don't like big fake buildings like that. For me, I like seeing other people do them. I don't like doing them. But that could, yeah. I wish we could just make a hotel. I guess I could make another character and put a big house here and make that the hotel. I don't really want to do that. After the farming update first came out, time traveled like crazy to have a massive farm, get all the cool items. Then 5 months later, stopped playing out of the blue. A barn or a house on an island? A house on an island could look cool. I have to be like a really special house. Singling it out like that. Okay. I guess I'll just keep getting rid of water features. I gotta pick up a lot of flowers, which I'm not looking forward to. What don't I like about fake buildings? That I know they're fake. It's, as weird as that is. I like seeing them, and I love the imagination. But it just reminds me that there's so much more Nintendo can do with Animal Crossing, and I'm like, I just kind of wish we had empty buildings that we could place down on the island and make them into whatever we want. That would be my favorite thing. If we got empty buildings that had different exterior layouts you could play with, and so you could make like really a truly public like square. Because you know on Happy Home how they have a few different buildings and you can turn them into stores and restaurants and stuff. That's what I wanted to do. I thought that would be a really cool Happy Home feature to bring to the main land. And very doable. Very, very doable. It's kind of like outdoor restaurants. Like I've made a couple and they're neat, but I prefer an indoor restaurant. I wish I could make a legitimate indoor restaurant on the island. Even if Nintendo was like, okay, you have to designate the building as something. You have to tell us whether it's a store or a restaurant or whatever. And then villagers would act differently around that building. So they would be like, oh, okay, this is a restaurant, cool. And then when you finish it and you claim it's finished, like you tell Tom Nook, I finished the restaurant. You can't edit it until you go into editing mode again. And then meanwhile, villagers, just like in Happy Home, your villagers can go and visit the restaurant. That would be sick. Like, I would love that. Basically, I want Happy Home features on the main island. But for decorating purposes, I would love to have that option. Or just give me one building that I can do whatever I want with. Villagers can ignore it, or they can walk inside. I don't care. But something. I don't want to have to make a new account on my Switch and have another character and then take a house that looks like a house and say, well, it's actually a store. Okay, but it looks like a residential home. I know zoning laws, I had to be a little bit tricky, but it is a store. You walk in there, it's a store. Don't tell the local government. Next Animal Crossing. That's what they'll do. An indoor laundromat? Yeah. The reason I asked is I was going to recommend you design fake buildings in the Room Design app if you want to visualize it. I don't have the Room Design app because I'm not allowed to use Happy Home as per the Rags to Riches rules. But that is otherwise a good idea. Compete with Blathers, make another museum. I still think that Brewster should have had his own cafe instead of having it in the museum. I even polled this in the community tab at the time. There was a lot of people who did not want that. They're like, no, I already have all my island laid out how I want it. I do not want another building to manage. But I disagree. I think more buildings would have been great. Because people had to, I don't want to say had to, but people pretty much rearranged their islands when 2.0 came out anyway. They're like, oh, there's all these cool new things, so I better make room for them. So it would have been great. Like, put Brewster in his little cafe, just like a New Leaf. Here's a new building. You have to place it down. Have fun. Dreamlight Valley players tolerate it all the time. Dreamlight Valley adds a new character, and the new character has a house, and then you got to like find room for it. Just saying. Animal Crossing could have done it. What we could have had. Happy Home Paradise worth it? And what about an antique shop? That would be cool. Happy Home Paradise is worth it. It's like its own thing. It's connected to your island, so you can bring some stuff back with you. Like, you'll be able to customize your homes, your villager homes, and your home even more than you can without Happy Home. And then it's the fact that it's like a totally different game. You go over there and it's like Animal Crossing creative mode, meaning you decorate for villagers, for little vacation homes, and you don't have to collect the materials and craft the items. It's literally just gives you infinite items to place in and around their house. And it's really fun. It's just a different experience with within the same game. And it has its own storyline. There's a lot to do in it. It's just a really, really, really good addition. I'm really glad they made it a DLC to New Horizons rather than making it its own game like they did with Happy Home Designer. Is that what it's called? Yeah, Paradise and Designer. So Happy Home Designer for the Nintendo DS or 3DS was its own game. It was not connected to your New Leaf Town. Even though it was clearly running in the same engine and the same graphics and everything. It just was its own separate experience, which was a huge missed opportunity. So they corrected that with Happy Home Paradise, and it's way, way worth it. I don't really play it anymore. I kind of played through it. I got my fill. But for the time, like, you're playing Animal Crossing, you're doing all this stuff, you're having fun. It's like, I want to play this still, but there's not much to do. Well, enter Happy Home Paradise. Hardly played Happy Home, but not much. I'm not much for the decorating. Don't terraform or move things around. That makes sense. Yeah, you have to enjoy the decorating side of Animal Crossing for sure. It's so nice to have a Happy Home if you want to restart too. That's a good point. Makes it a little less painful. Mini game idea? Which one was that? What did I do now? Both love and hate that Happy Home is tied to your island. I hate starting over when I reset the island. I guess that in that way it makes it more painful. Yeah, your Happy Home progress goes away. I still maintain that Nintendo missed another huge opportunity with island resets being so common with New Horizons. Why couldn't we sell our islands and keep our catalogs and DIYs. You could do it. New Leaf had a feature for this. You could sell your island. I tried it. We were doing a series on it for a bit. I kind of stopped for now, but we sold the island. We had a ton of money, and we were able to pay down our loans really fast, and it was fun. It was a different way to play the game. New Horizons could have given us that option. It's like you can just delete your island, or you can sell it, take the money, and start fresh, but you get a fresh island out of the... Like, why? Why? I was so convinced we were going to do that when the update was announced. I'm like, oh yeah, just wait. Like, don't reset your islands. Like, Nintendo is probably going to let you sell them. Because they had to see. There's no way they couldn't see everybody restarting Animal Crossing over and over and over again because they played through it, they finished their island, and they're like, I'm bored, and they deleted their island and started over. Like, oh, cool, we're going to get that feature for sure. If you can't tell, I'm still very sore about that. The pipe minigame, the tic-tac-toe thing. Oh, yeah, that was fun. Started the new island without all the tutorials. That would have been cool. If, at the very least, I could have kept my DIYs. That would have made the DIY island so much more interesting. Auto flatten. Give us a bulldozer. Or yeah, tell Tom Nook, like, I want to get rid of all the trees and all the cliffs. You and your little raccoon friends, you do that overnight. Here's 10,000 bells. Get to work. I don't know how far do we have to go on this river? Oh my gosh. Shoot. It's so much. I'm disappointed we couldn't unlock Leaf today. My least favorite villager is obviously Chatter. I know it's pretty basic. Everyone is supposed to hate Chatter, but definitely. Remember how you can say your town in New Leaf? Don't you think that would make a difference for these challenges if you had that feature? That's what I'm saying. Like, if I could have sold my town, my island, in New Horizons, but keep my DIYs, when I did the DIY challenge, it would have been a totally different experience because I would have had a ton of DIYs to actually, like, start with. How's Rags to Riches going? Good, good. We're just, we're doing major renovations to the island. How are you, AJ? Speaking of that bulldozer, by the way, I bought that today in the catalog. I was looking at the catalog, and the excavator was there, so I did buy it. Chatter was your starting villager? I'm so sorry. I'm guessing you deleted your island after you saw that. I don't have the Chatter song loaded up right now. I had to redo my entire live streaming setup, so I don't have any of that stuff ready. Unfortunately. You have that song saved in your study playlist? That's funny. Okay. I think the river is getting close to being destroyed. One day we'll get there. Oops. Chatter was in your campsite last week, and you probably had to start your island over after you saw that. I apologize. That does stink. Imagine future humans scrolling through our data. Who's chatter and why must he die? I'll be sure to leave copious notes. Full explanation. Full rundown. We do not want to confuse future historians. You haven't told us what specifically he said to make you so upset. He insulted me during a live stream with people watching for the whole internet. And I'll never forgive him. He called me names. He made fun of my taste. You know, what I was wearing, how I looked. Just a jerk. You know, everyone's like, oh, the villagers in New Horizons are so nice. Not all of them. Not that one. That one sucks. He's mean. And you shouldn't hang out with him. It was terrible. Thank you, Bringsbane. What do you say? I can't. Why are you bringing up my trauma like this? I can't think about it anymore, okay? New subject. I can't relive that experience. How dare you? For shame. Anyway, the river's almost done. Or should I say, the big grassy field is almost done. This took forever. What is left? Okay, we're almost there. We're going to have to leave this bridge for now, but you know what? I might actually permanently want a bridge here. I'm still thinking about that. I feel like eating cheese. Oh, you changed, Crystal, you changed your name. I'm never going to remember. Now it's the malicious. It's a totally new person. What am I supposed to do? Foragers can't sell fish, I've forgotten. Foragers can sell fish to Nook's Cranny. You can sell anything, but only certain things to the Nook's Cranny box. And foragers can sell fish, forageables, fossils, and tree items. Rachel, for 7 months, thank you so much. Good morning / afternoon. How's the island coming along today? So good. Thank you for being a member for 7 months. Appreciate you. I have beef with Pudge because I went on a 500-ticket villager hunt for Stitches and saw him and literally peed myself, and then he turned around and I screamed. Oh, okay, Stitches and Pudge look really similar. What? Got it. Yeah. I could see that. Dorado season? Oh, yeah, no, foragers can sell those, yeah. Bye-bye, Rivers. Okay. I actually don't think I'm going to put a bridge here because that implies I could put a path in front of it and behind it, and that's not going to work. Not the way I did this. But I could still, if we want to, we could still think about doing a canal that runs straight up. I just don't know if I want to do that. Boy, this island looks weird without rivers. You prefer the waterscaping over terraforming? I could see that. So now we can do our paths. It's a bit interesting to, like, do we want the dual paths running across the entire island? That's what I'm trying to figure out. We could make a pretty interesting design, I think, if we were to incorporate rivers and those paths and bridges. Ooh. Oh, I just got an idea. How would that look? Okay. A racetrack? Yeah. I have to do some real deep thinking on paths in this island. Oh, right. The stupid flowers. I have to deal with all these. I don't want to deal with all these. I got to put them on my beach. I'm already getting black roses, though, which is very exciting because I need them. Let's go ahead and customize our shovel. Okay. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to plant these fruit trees and cut them down all down and steal the fruit. I thought I would just sell the trees, but I'm actually feeling like I'm going to want the fruit from them. So this is what we're going to do. How much money do you have? Right now, like 100 or so K, so not much, but we're working on it. Yeah, I thought about just selling the trees, but I figured we probably want to get started saving up some fruit. A gold flower field? That's one of my plans. I want to do hybrid roses, work my way up to gold, and then slowly get rid of all of the roses except the gold ones, and then use them to make money. So I don't know where the flower farm is going to go just yet, but that's what we're doing. Maybe we put that around the entrance. So we start doing our hybrids on either side of the path at the entrance. That could be a good idea. You meant for an aesthetic? No, this is a no. This is a money-making island. We still want it to look nice, but this island is a money-making island, and gold roses will make us rich. That's the plan. Is the island theme money? It's making money. Island theme being money means I got to put money on the ground and decorate with money and decorate with money trees. No. It's about making money. We got to sell all that stuff. We designed a number of islands now, and they all look good. This island's going to look good too, but it's about getting filthy rich. Just stupid Jeff Bezos levels of rich. Blue roses are good for making money, but they are the same exact value as the gold roses, but take 1,000,000 times longer to get. But yes, typically I would definitely agree. Rags to riches is a cool way to make money. Well, it's up to interpretation, but my interpretation of rags to riches has pivoted now from, oh, I'll design another Animal Crossing island to, I'm going to make an island a money-making island. That's what I'm going to do. All right. We have rid ourselves of the excess fruit trees. It's a prequel to the Gold Core Island, correct. That's a good way of thinking about it. River Island has a canal lined with blue and gold roses. Making crowns with them makes a ton of money. That's what I'm saying. You gotta just get straight up to blue and gold roses and then cash out. Make the crowns or wreaths, whatever it might be. The island should be rich, not livable. We still need enough stuff to get 5 stars, but yeah. We're certainly going to prioritize money over everything else. How do you get gold roses? First, you gotta get hybrid roses going. Like, so I think red and red can make black roses. You water the black roses with a gold watering can, so we have to get to 5 stars. But once we do that, they have a chance to become gold roses. And of course, as folks visit your island and they water them too, that increases the chances of getting more hybrids. So if and when we do more market days, we can have people come and like water those. Okay, so there's our path continuing along. We're going to go this way with it. Dang. I don't know where all these paths are going to end up. I don't know how far I'm going to take them. I'm still figuring it all out. Can Rags to Riches be a forever island? Potentially. I have now another switch, so if I do another challenge in the future, I could make that a challenge island. I want to give you guys a teaser to something. I haven't decided if I'm going to do this yet. I'm not going to tell you exactly what it is, but I'm going to. I might start hyping it up because as I think about it, the idea starts to come together more and more. I'm trying to figure out a way that one could do a challenge on their forever island. And I've been developing that for a while, like just tossing that around in my brain. I say developing, that's just all I'm doing is, you know, thinking about it constantly. And I think I may have figured out a way to do it. So if I figure that out, that's the next thing I would like to do. And I hope I can do it. I think I can pull it off. Acorn rug. Nice. Good recipe. You guys heard the balloon, but I did not. I have my volume too low. Is the volume loud for you guys? Did I make the Animal Crossing volume too loud today? Hope you can do that. Definitely want to participate. Volume's fine? No, it's fine? It's fine? Okay, okay, thank you. I don't think I can sell flowers directly to Timmy and Tommy. I think that's against the rules. But I'm going to sell these flowers. Because I have more. I have a ridiculous sharp ear for balloons. 100 times Pallium run in less than an hour. I finally have materials to make the Pallium tools. Congrats! I have my tools, all the ones except the bug bag. All of them are exquisite tools now in Palia. Kieran, how's it going? Oh, I didn't sell the flowers, did I? I'm so distracted. Sell. Should I sell some of the fruit too? I think I should. Well, maybe just these. I don't have as much as I thought I did. What's this? I don't need that. Okay. Money. Oh, I missed a flower. I kept the purple rose deliberately, but I shouldn't. We're focused on gold roses. Get rid of it. Okay. A challenge for an existing island would be nice indeed. Not everyone wants to start over. My thought exactly. I love the beginning stages of Animal Crossing. It's a lot of fun. But having done the DIY challenge and this one like back to back, I'm good. I've seen the intro. Now I want to just play the game and have some ideas. So I'm very excited. But when will I get to it? Probably soon. Some of the Switch and a Forever Island challenge would allow me to participate. I hear you. Oh, I hear you. Well, just wait, because I think I figured it out. It's just the only thing stopping me is when will I do it? Because I'm doing this. I'm playing Palia. I'm playing Fae Farm. Got to do it soon. I mean, Played Up is coming to Switch in October, which is soon. We're going to play Played Up. There's so many games. There's so many things. So yeah, got to figure it out. There's a couple other things I need to decide too, but don't worry. Don't worry. Do you have a Forever Island? Yes, I do. Oh, I did the whole thing. I don't have to get rid of the holes like that. I was going to put paths down. I always forget. All right. Well, anyway, here we go. We're going to take this path, and we're going to go all the way this way. Is it the gold core one? No, that one's gone. This Switch that I'm playing on now is where the gold core island was. I need to revisit that dream address. That was such a good island. I do miss it. Oh, is Hogwarts Legacy coming to Switch? Oh, wow. If I understand it right, that's a big game. I worry about big games like that coming to Switch. Like No Man's Sky came to Switch. And apparently they did it. They made the game perform well on the Switch. Which was great. But, I mean, it used to be you needed like a really, really good PC. Oh, this runs right into a boulder. That stinks. All right, let's stop the path here. We'll have to figure out what we're going to do with that in the future. Anyway, then Paley is supposed to come to Switch, and I'm worried about how it's going to perform. I know Played Up's going to do fine. That's a very easygoing game on systems. But yeah, some of these games have like incredible graphics and stuff, and the Switch ports are always like interesting. We just need that next Switch. Considering getting a limited edition Switch for the second island, but because it's so far in Switch's life, I'm not sure it's worth it. Yeah, that's why I went with a Switch Lite to store my original island on. Because I don't know how I'm going to, like... You know what I mean? How can I justify the cost of a Switch when it's probably going to be next year and they'll be talking about a new one? Dinkum on Switch would be fun. I hope they do that. Or at least whatever comes next. Rye Monkey, how's it going? Business expense? Well, yeah, I do chalk it up to that, but still, like, I still have to, like, keep another switch somewhere, and I hate waste. Like, I hate having a switch that I don't use, you know? That bothers me greatly. We are ridiculous. Look at this. Look at us go. This is ridiculous. Who does this to their island? Me, I do. I got more trees to remove. Dan is subtweeting me live on stream right now. Yep. You're exactly who I was thinking of. Everything's about you. Okay. Axe. Not here. There we go. I'm just taking these trees out now. I got nowhere for them. They're out. I guess we should get ready to get rid of some rocks, too. Oh, I already did that. Do you eat grilled cheese sandwiches? If so, mayonnaise or butter? Butter. Definitely butter. You know what I've tried, though? I've tried peanut butter grilled cheese. Now, you might be thinking, this is the hot lemonade thing all over it again, isn't it? No, hot lemonade's a joke. I've literally tried peanut butter grilled cheese. You would be surprised. It's actually not bad. It's the weirdest thing. I've had it before, and I'm still kind of grossed out even talking about it, so it's not something I eat a lot, but I had it, and I'm like, this shouldn't taste good. Just food that should not taste good. Ever made grilled cheese with glazed donut? It's amazing. See, I believe it. I completely believe that. Hot lemonade is awesome. My mom made it when I was sick. Fair enough. What's worse, hot lemonade and coffee? It was a thing someone did a lot when I worked at Starbucks. That's gross. Sounds like the hot lemonade debate. Peanut butter grilled cheese crackers. There you go. That's where it comes from. The peanut butter cheese crackers. If you've had those and you're like, these are delicious. Well, maybe then it makes more sense. You've explained it even to me, and I'm the one talking about it. Yeah, the cheese crackers with peanut butter. If you like those, you probably like peanut butter grilled cheese. Notice how Kato asked that question. I turned it around and said, actually, you want to hear something really wild? And then she went to go make it. Not here right now, right? Kato went to go, oh, that's a good idea. And, yep. Honestly, it sounds good. And so we learn more and more about the American kitchen. You are weird. I don't actively make this stuff, but I've had it before. You tried peanut butter and hamburgers. That's a totally different thing. I don't like peanut butter. You're making a mayo grilled cheese. It's probably good. I don't know. I haven't tried that, but it's probably good. I mean, mayonnaise is good. It's just like fat. You know. So I bet it's delicious. Okay, I don't even know if I chopped down the correct trees. But here we go. Cheese is also fat. Mm-hmm. Mayo grilled cheese sounds like you just took the whole dairy aisle and processed it into a sandwich. I'm here for it. Dan just called us fat. I didn't call you fat. Fat is a thing. It's not. I'm not saying it like it's directed at anybody. It has fat in it, and it tastes really good. Mayo isn't dairy. Well, it's made of eggs. Eggs shouldn't be dairy though either. So I don't know why they do that. Not the it's not slander. Never mind. They keep eggs in the dairy aisle, at least here in this country. And you play Dreamlight Valley, they're considered dairy in there too. Which we all know is the real authority. But I did say dairy aisle. The grocery stores did this. Don't look at me and get upset, okay? The grocery stores decided eggs were dairy, and I said dairy aisle, because I also don't agree that eggs are dairy. Thank you, Brittany. I did say dairy aisle. I was very specific. I chose my words carefully. This path. What are we doing? Why am I doing this to myself? I'm ruining this island. Google, help us out. I crave foods like eggs, cheese, meat, but hate the aftertaste. Mayo is dairy the same way fish are vegetables. Okay, all right. The Royal Crown. I hate when these words keep getting cut off like this. I'll give it a second. The Royal Crown we need is the bigger one, right? Yes, you need the large Royal Crown, the 1.2 million bell crown. Mayo is fruit in my book? What is happening? Okay, I'm not even going to argue. That's just a weird thing to say. Mermaid Plans, good morning. In the Netherlands, we call the game tic-tac-toe literally bread, cheese, and eggs. So, yeah, even here. Bread, cheese, and eggs? Bread, cheese. I'm trying to think about, like, which would... If it's bread, cheese, and eggs, would the board be the cheese? The circles be the eggs, and the X's be the bread? Oh, it's in your Ables. Well, buy it. Don't waste another minute. Ash, how's it going? Knots and crosses. Iron nuggets. Total waste of time. You can announce that you've been cast in The Little Mermaid at your community theater. Congrats! What part are you playing? How are you going to get the money for what you have planned? Great question. I will show you. Because I think I've laid out enough paths for now. This is how I'm going to get the money. This is my farm. And it's huge. And it's going to be awesome. We've already started planting crops. And as they grow, we will begin filling all these spaces in with more crops. That's the plan. You'll be playing a Mer's sister and a princess. Congrats. That's awesome. Your farm is empty. I'm literally working on it. We have We have crops planted. They're going to grow. I'm going to take them and I'm going to plant more. Or we're going to meet Leaf again and just buy enough stuff to fill this thing out, which would be a lot easier than digging a bunch of holes and planting the crops that way. It looks barren. It's an investment. We are investing land towards a farm, but we don't have the stuff to finish the farm yet. But we will, and when we do, I'll be rich. That's the plan. 2026 farm will be full. I feel like you guys are really hung up on the emptiness of the farm. Okay, just trust the process, all right? You ask the questions, all right? I just tried to give an answer. Minimalistic farming. It's not. It's literally like the biggest farm I've ever made. There's nothing minimal about it. It's going to be a huge moneymaker, and you're all going to be like, how does Dan have so many royal crowns? I'm so jealous. And meanwhile, all of my broken fingers will just be like, you know, taped to my controller as I like harvest my farm and water it every day. That's, yeah. The thumbnail says farming. Yeah, and this is part of the process. Farmers also have to till their soil to get ready to plant a bunch of seeds. So I think it's pretty accurate. Thanks, Ruby. Okay. Yeah, this path. Look at that. So what I was thinking when I was thinking like, oh, that could be good, is I was thinking about making a water thing in the middle where the two cross sections are. But I don't know exactly how that would... I've got to figure it out. Jealous that you got Tank. Tank's pretty cool. I don't want to know what you're talking about. So let's see. Wait, how much space do I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's an annoying number to work with. I might not do a water thing here. We could put houses though. Future Dan's problem. That guy can figure out what to do around the paths. I chose farmer because I didn't want to do turnips each week. I didn't want to deal with the campsite villager, so I chose forager. The demon cow is happy. If you guys can hear that. That's like loud. Anyway, let's do a raid. I suddenly have to talk really loud. Let's see who is live. Oh, there's not as many people streaming today. What is that? I think it's a truck or something. I don't know. I was looking out the window. I'm like, that's very loud. Okay. Let's see. Yes, thank you everyone for hanging out for the stream. I'm trying to find... I was going to do a raid, but it's a quiet day. We'll just call it here. We won't overthink this. Thank you everybody for coming out. We'll be live again very soon. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got. It was like a bunch of announcements that I had, but I don't. I'll keep you posted though. Join the Discord, hang out, talk about Animal Crossing or Palia or other games. That's it. That's all I got. All right, guys. Have a good one. I'll catch you later. Peace.